Hello, I'm Scott Miller. Welcome to St. Mary's Cemetery. Today we're going to be showing you a little bit of how to maintain a granite marker for one of your loved ones. It's a fairly simple process. We'll go through step by step the materials and supplies you would need, as well as how to actually perform the task. So the first thing we're going to do is put on our gloves. Again, a little bit for safety, more so just for general cleanliness as we get back into our cars and head home when we're done. So the first thing we want to do, take a basic soft bristled brush, and what we want to do is just sweep it, just get any type of dust and debris off of it. It just helps with the cleaning process. Okay, so I generally just go back and forth until I don't see any dust come off of it any longer. So if your marker is fairly new, or if you clean it regularly, you won't need to use as much elbow grease and as many of these supplies. What you would basically use is some Dawn dishwashing soap. You'd mix it in a bucket with a little bit of water, similar to washing dishes, and then you'd basically just wipe your marker down with your rag, wipe it really well with the soapy water, and then rinse it clean, again with purified or distilled water, and that'll maintain your marker. We recommend to do that monthly to keep the marker in good condition. If it has been a while since the marker has been cleaned, if there's stickers like you see on this one, perhaps there's calcium deposits from irrigation water, that's going to require a little bit more scrubbing and heavy lifting. So again, like we were doing earlier, we would first wipe it all free with the soft bristled brush, cleaning all the debris off of it. The next step is to take our knife, and basically what we're going to do is just gently remove stickers, any hard stuck on debris that might be on the marker. With these blades, you don't necessarily have to worry about any type of scarring or scratching on the marker. Just easily push it along the bottom, removing the sticker, and then you can use it to remove any debris that may be present. Now we're going to take our charcoal brick. You cannot scrub too hard with these bricks. You don't need to worry about it scratching. You don't need to worry about any damage to your marker. We'll go back and forth and in circular motions. And again, you can't do it too hard. Do not be worried about damaging the marker as long as you're using the charcoal brick. You want to do this dry. And then every once in a while, I'm going to stop and just brush the charcoal debris off so I can get an idea of how much more work needs to be done. So as you can see, we're getting a little bit more shine back to this marker. Looking pretty good here. What I'm going to do now is take my little brush. This is a basic tile grout cleaning brush, and we're going to use that just to kind of clear out some of the lettering. So if there's any debris in the lettering, we can push that to the side. Make sure everything's nice and visible. Being very careful to go along the edge of the photo tile. This won't damage the tile, but you always want to be careful anytime you're doing work. You'll also feel it as you're cleaning the marker. What was very rough, you'd hit small patches along the way, becomes very smooth as you're moving the brick back and forth across it. So you'll see we have a nice shine back to the marker. All the sticker and sticker residue has been removed. Then we're going to take a little distilled water because you're not going to get all of the charcoal dust off of it, and we don't want that sitting in and filling in our lettering. So we're just going to take it, liberally run it all the way across the marker, making sure we're getting it good and rinsed. Then we'll take one of our terry cloth rags. We'll go ahead and dry that off. Again, that's drying the marker, but it's also removing any excess residue. So there we have it. One clean granite marker, restored, all the stickiness removed, stickers removed, and ready to be a good remembrance of our loved one for another month, 2 months to a year, depending how often you want to come to the cemetery. Now we do have a nice photo tile as well. There may or may not be debris or residue left on your photo tile. There are two recommended ways to clean your photo tile. One is with a basic alcohol and a simple Q-tip. Basically just get the Q-tip, moisten in alcohol, and you're just going to rub it around the photo tile, spending a little extra time in areas that may have calcium buildup or other residue buildup. We don't want to use a razor blade on a photo tile. We don't want to use anything abrasive or scratching on a photo tile. If there is a lot of residue from hard water left on the photo tile, you can use soft and scrub, and then you would gently, with a terry cloth towel, rub the soft and scrub in all around the picture to restore the shine, repeatedly rinsing off. You don't want to leave alcohol, you don't want to leave soft and scrub or products of that nature on the granite because they will stain the granite. So as you're doing it, be very careful, rinsing off repeatedly as you go until you get a nice shine back to the photo tile image.